Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan coming at you up here from the Great White North in Canada. I just wanted to do a quick unboxing and review of the Klarus XT1A EDC flashlight. The flashlight itself is not new by any stretch of the imagination. I've had it for a while, I just haven't had a chance to do this. I bought it specifically because it caught my eye because it takes AA and rechargeable 14500 lithium ion batteries. I'll tell you why I really like that. And one thing I've noticed about technology nowadays, and we see it in everything from cell phones to flashlights, you name it, and that's planned obsolescence. Anything that takes a proprietary battery is only going to last you a few years, and then you got to rebuy it again. Whereas this flashlight, because it can also run on a simple AA battery. I mean, this light, if you look after it, you could have this for 10 or 20 years, very likely. And the output's pretty astounding, too. I mean, here are the specs for it. For a AA battery, its max runtime is 1 hour, but at 300 lumens. And for a 14500 lithium ion, a max runtime of 1 hour at 1000 lumens. So, I mean, 1000 lumens for a light this small is pretty impressive. And I think there does come a point of diminishing returns when it comes to lumens, especially in an EDC light. So this is what it looks like. It's fairly small. It has a battery indicator on the front here, which I really like. One of the other reasons that I buy a lot of Klarus products and Phoenix products, what's the other one? The name is escaping me right now. It'll come to me. Get back to it later. Anyway, is because they use a 2-button setup. I really dislike single button flashlights where you have one button to turn it on as well as to select your modes with. This this flashlight and all the flashlights that I purchase always have 2 buttons. They're not always in the same spot. Sometimes the power button's here and the mode button's here. But in a tactical situation where your fine motor skills may be diminished, you do not want to be trying to play around with your flashlight, trying to get it on the right mode. I like the flashlight to turn on with whatever mode I selected and turn off with the same. And some of the flashlights also have the ability to simply have the strobe function straight away based on the mode button, which I really like. Again, in a tactical situation, you can get that out and use the strobe feature very, very quickly. So this flashlight, I mean, I bought it for EDC. We'll see how it holds up. In the box, you get the flashlight. You also get a 14500 battery, lithium ion, rechargeable. You get the lanyard, some spare O-rings, and it also comes with a micro USB cable because the 14500 battery actually has a charger built into it, and it has the micro USB port right on the front of the battery itself. So that's pretty cool. It makes it pretty easy to use. But again, speaking from somebody who's lived through and survived a natural disaster, I can tell you that one of the things that saved my life, one of the things that I relied very heavily upon was my flashlight. And it actually happened to be, it was either a Klarus or a Nightcore. And, by the end of it, it was a flood that I was in. By the end of the day, the only thing that I had on me that still worked, that ran on batteries, was my flashlight. And in an SHTF situation where you may not have a recharger nearby or the ability to charge it, the ability to just simply pop in another AA battery is pretty good. And like I say, 300 lumens for a AA battery, I think, is outstanding for a little light like this. 1000 lumens with the 14500 is, again, I mean, I remember when 1000 lumen flashlights were 3 or 4 times the size, just 3 or 4 years ago. So I think that's pretty impressive. The price point of this guy is up here in Canada is about $90, and for my friends down in the US, probably about $50. So haha, you win this time. But we'll see how long it lasts. I've had good luck with Klarus products. We'll see how it works out. And either attached to this video or in a separate video, I'll take it out to my garage where it's pitch black, and we will test the AA and the 14500, so you can kind of get an idea of just how bright even the AA is. And yeah, we'll go from there. If you guys can do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe, that would help me out immensely. I'm a small YouTube channel. I was monetized before. I was one of the channels that got demonetized for no reason other than I was a small YouTube channel. I had under 1,000 subscribers, and when YouTube again revamped their monetization criteria, they decided that you had to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So because I had under that, I got demonetized. So if you would hit subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Then I can start doing better YouTube videos, buying better equipment. Right now I do simple YouTube videos because I have simple equipment. Nonetheless, if you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them below, and I'll try to answer every one of them. Take care, guys. Be safe.